project made using React. So basically, I've made a React chatbot. Uh, it has a library called as React Chatbot Kit, and it internally works on Redux. So let's see what it's all about. So this is a home page in which there is a scheduling for student appointments. Over here, currently there is no scheduled appointment. That is why the day and time are empty. But if we want, we can update the session. So upon clicking this button, we will be redirected to a chatbot. Over here, we can set the appointment timing as per our needs. So after you provide the chatbot with the input it expects, it also provides you with another. Basically, these all are follow-up questions which it is asking. So it's asking you to pick up a slot. So I'm picking up on Wednesday at 7 p.m. So this session has been successfully scheduled and we will be redirected to the home page. Over here you can see that we have the day as Wednesday and time is 7 p.m. So let's see how this all is working. So first of all we have rendered the chatbot component which is provided by the React Chatbot Kit itself. It has three parameters: config, message parser, and action provider. So basically, config is an object which has certain properties required for the chatbot to function. So let's see about that. But as you can see, the config is an object which has certain properties. This is the initial message property which generates the starting message for the bot. And these are the widgets. Widgets are basically the things which you are seeing over here. Suppose I'm writing hi over here again. So this button which is being passed along with the message is a widget, and upon clicking this button I want certain action to be performed. So internally it all works on Redux state management. This whole is a component and this is a widget, which you can see over here. This is the slot widget, and basically the widget is passed along with the function, and props have many properties like actions, what are the current state changes, etc. Since this chatbot is provided by a library, we need to update the we need to update the components in it. So over here, I'm changing the header to student chatbot. It was something else previously. Let's see about the action provider. So basically, action provider is a function, and it has destructured parameters as create chatbot message, set state, and children. So in this, basically, you can create n number of functions which can be called upon certain response of the user. So the first message, handle hello. The first message was because of this function handle hello. So over here, you can see that the custom message which was defined in the config was this: I am Brian, and I responded with the hi. So after responding with the hi, this function is being called. So basically, this is an action, and we are passing the actions over here, so it can be accessed by the message parser also. So action parser has just this one function of it has this one job of defining functions on how to respond to certain messages. Okay, and it also has options on which widget to show on which message. So if I'm writing okay, pick a slot, like over here, it's passing a widget. This widget is named slot, which I've defined in the config, and this is the component which is being rendered on slot. So let's see the component. So this is a pretty basic component in which we are mapping the days. and on click, this function called as day click is called, which sets the day, and there is another function called as time click which sets the time. So this we are also calling use effect. So it dispatches set response choice. So what basically set response is, we have it is a reducer which we have defined in the user slice. So what it does is we need to change the schedule to action.payload. So basically we are passing the entire choice object which we have defined over here in the use state to this set response, so that we can render this day and time on the home page because we are passing it in the chatbot, right? So these are just the icons over here, and again these are the timings for morning and evening slots. So that's all about the slot component. Next we go on to the message parser, which is a part of the bot. So over here, message parser again takes children and actions as its parameters. So basically, if the message from the user includes certain words, that particular action will be called. So the initial message, if you remember, was hi. So on this hi, the message parser sees that okay, I've received a hi and I need to call actions.handle hello. So the handle hello function, the action provider will be called, which is over here, and it will generate a bot message. Welcome to the student info system. I am here to assist you. Along with the widget, got it, which is a button, which we have defined in config.js over here. So this is basically the working of how the chatbot works, and these are the certain components. So basically, we are using the use selector to access the schedule, and we are rendering the change in the day and time over here in the card. So that's pretty much it. And again, this is the user slice, which has properties loading and schedule. So set loading is basically when we are changing to a new page. So it's setting loading as true, and upon selection of proper timings, we are setting it equal to action.payload over here. And this is the store where we are defining the reducer as user. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.